What's up?
Hey man, how's it going?
How's it going, brother?
I'm John. This is Jason.
Okay, John, Jason. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Dude, you gotta forgive me, man. I took a Tylenol 3 before we started, and I kind of
Yeah, those aren't as good as oxys.
nah, apparently not. Is it crazy that that people will repeat stuff back to you, like your stuff back? Is that like, because I know you're at the point where it's probably frequent, right?
Oh yeah, it happens in real life too.
Yeah.
I work at a hospital, and the security guard is always like doing junior stuff. I did I did this one video where I was like, pass me the ball. And he'll like do that from like down the hall. He'll just like put his hands like that, and I'll do it too. So
dude, I find myself like throughout the day, there's one that really sticks with me is the, like, you know, Junior always starts with a lyric, or a lot of times starts with a lyric, and it's like, I'm not good at computers. Like, dude, that one's just in my mind constantly.
He does it all the time.
Yeah,
dude.
it's so
He did it the other day when he was editing this show.
Today's my court day. Straight, dude. Hey, what's up, dude? I'm probably going to jail today, dog. Straight up. But I'm going to keep it creamy with you, though, dude. I hope I do go to jail, dog. Because to me, jail's actually the real world, you know? Oh, that sounded sick, just straight, dude. Hey, I'm a good-ass lyricist, too, dude. When I get out, I'm starting a band, dog. Straight, you know?
This show.
yeah.
He just throws it down.
Yeah, anytime I mess up, man, it's like,
So basically, like kind of at will or kind of not at will, you have like a semi-retarded echo anytime you really want it.
yeah,
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
dude,
I love it.
So you when did you start noticing that, man? Because like, you know, these characters are sort of like evolved, you know, they've evolved, but like people caught notice. When did you see it in like the real world the first time?
Oh man, we were in a car trip, me and the family, and one of my sons spilled his I don't know what it was. It was a blue drink from Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, let's get him another one. So we went to Dairy Queen, and I'm all frustrated standing in line, and then I get my turn at the counter, and like the dude's like, are you Princess? And I was like, oh, this is real life now. Okay, yeah, wow. I am Princess. So I walked out holding the drink, smiling like, what is happening?
That's awesome. Princess was probably the first character that caught on, right? With the wrist. Yeah.
Princess and the Richard with the bangs caught on pretty quick together.
Did you feel like Tony Stark at that moment? Because you should have. Like, yes, I am Princess.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like looking around. No way.
So you've got, I don't know, you've got several characters that you do, but did you, I mean, have they always like been a part of you, something you've done for a while for yourself, or have they kind of develop? Because like you seem like, I've watched your TikToks and everything, and you're like well, I'll get to that in a minute, but you seem like you're you were like a class clown type kid. I don't know if that's true or not, but
complete opposite.
Really?
Not a class clown, super quiet, just watching people. Wow. Taking in all their like mannerisms and stuff. Like, oh, I'm gonna use this one day.
Yeah, that was my take. Yeah, he was a nice, normal guy with something terrible brewing inside of him.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, and I've done characters since I was a little kid. You know, with our family's camcorder. You know, I didn't know anything like, because I would watch SNL as a kid and be like, I want to do that. I don't know how to do it, but I'm gonna just make myself laugh with videos, and who knows.
But it's great that we're in the age that you can sort of do that yourself without anybody else now. Like you're, you know, and it's, you know, you can even get more eyes on it than a lot of times in SNL. You know, it's really like now you've got 1.7 million followers on TikTok, which is insane. And that's great. I mean,
I know it's hard to even think about, and TikTok is weird. It's like some of those people, I don't know. Like, it's not like every video I make it's 1.7 million views or whatever. It's like,
right,
the algorithm's so weird. I'm just like, I'm happy if I get 100,000 views. I'm like, hell yeah.
Well, dude, we'll do more butt videos. I think that'll really up those video views, and you know what's coming. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
It's like every 5 seconds it pulls up.
Yeah.
But
A couple more booty clap videos, and dude, you know, all the rest of them are going down.
Yeah. Well, Junior, I don't know. Junior resonates a lot with me because I was in a metal band like in the in the 2000s, early mid 2000s.
Also the late 90s.
No. Well,
Let's
that
not
was
lie about our age here.
well, I was a kid, but like mid 2000s where we played in clubs and everything, and there was always like a junior around, and like I know so many people like that, and then I know you played in bands. Is that sort of where the influence came from, or is it sort of?
Oh yeah,
one person in particular.
Being in that world,
Yeah,
and also just going to like visiting people in small towns. It's like, oh, all your friends are junior. Like,
yeah,
like meeting all these people, hearing what they talk about. Like,
I'm sorry.
Oh, and just like experiencing their world, their tiny little world. I mean, they're cool guys, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know, they go to Denny's every day. They talk about the same crap every day, play basketball every day. It's like, it's weird. It's weird. And so I'm just kind of like,
it's a matrix loop of an existence.
It is, yeah.
Well, there's, this is comfort in that, and the comfort can be not always be a great thing for people. Like sometimes you got to break out of that and like, do something better for yourself. That's where.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit, you completely had me fooled the first time he showed me Junior. He's like, "Yeah, check this out." I'm like, "Yeah, that's funny. What's so special?" He's like, "No, it's a character." I was like, "Bullshit."
Yeah, you do
bullshit. That's who this guy is.
It's so accurate, man. Like,
dude, I was floored. I was thrown. You got
really?
me.
Nice.
100%.
The whole thing about like the cigarette, like let me bum a cigarette and like, and then telling somebody their breath stinks in the next moment. It's like,
a little too
that
real,
guy is
man.
so perfect, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he's ridiculous.
I'm like, man, I feel like I might see him at Walmart tonight. Like it can happen.
I'm dressed for it.
So you
I don't ever wear no long pants no more, that kind of thing. That kind of statement has definitely come out of his mouth.
So you're from Astoria, right? Oregon?
Yeah, well, I was born and raised in Portland, but I live in Astoria now.
Which I always think of Kindergarten Cop.
First thing comes to my mind.
And Goonies, I think, wasn't that film?
Yeah.
Sadly, I go for Kindergarten Cop first because they talk about it.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
And you did your first show. Was this your first show that you did like a couple of weeks ago? So
yeah, my first stand-up.
How did that go? It seemed like it went pretty well.
It was so cool. It was such a rush. I didn't know what to expect. I mean, most people when they start doing stand-up comedy, it's like a 2, 3, 5 minute set at an open mic. I had to do a half an hour of stuff. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I was headlining too. I'm like, this is not how this works.
Wow.
So I took almost a month off from doing videos and just like focused on writing this long set. But I don't know, magic was in the air. It worked out so good. I crushed. I mean, I remember a lot of laughs and stuff. And I was like, I don't want to watch the video from it because I remember it one way. I don't want to like watch it and be like, crap. But I eventually watched it and it was insane. And I didn't really learn anything. I just went out there and like just aced it on accident, basically. So
you started building some muscle memory there, man. If you can do that the first time out, you're some kind of goddamn prodigy, dude.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
So.
That's insane.
Do you have any your next show planned? Are you going to keep doing them, or
Yeah, I want to keep doing shows. The person who basically set the whole show up was Amy Miller.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Amy's awesome.
Oh, you know Amy Miller?
Oh yeah. She's great.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so she said she's gonna book something else, so she'll let me know probably in the next couple days or week or so.
Well, that means you didn't suck, so that's fantastic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel like Amy would let you know too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, not in a mean way, but in a fun way.
Yeah, in a fun way.
Dude, that's awesome. I mean, did you? I'm not trying to ask you to give away, but did you find it hard to kind of get away from what you regularly do for a stand-up show, or did you? With your writing process, I mean, how did that feel when you were, exercising new muscles?
It was pretty cool because doing TikToks, I'm usually at 15 seconds where I have to, do a setup and some kind of a punch, or at least have something funny. So my stuff isn't long-winded. I don't take forever to get to it. So I think that helped me a lot, because I was like, I always had something funny. I always kept them laughing. So that was good training.
Is it weird to have like an immediate response too? Because like, online you get, comments or whatever, but there you're immediately, your audience is right there. Was that a change as well?
That was a change. I really liked it though. I was like, oh crap, this is working. This is awesome. Like I started to feel really comfortable.
Yeah, that immediate energy exchange, I'm sure, was just almost intoxicating. Almost like perks or maybe oxys, but
right. Definitely sweated a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's the lights. Don't let anybody tell you different. It's just the lights.
Yeah. Do you have people now that since you basically do all your stuff by yourself, your characters by yourself, you have like a people that are trying to work with you that want to, are you planning on doing any of that? Like do characters
like collabs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get asked all the time.
Yeah.
And I usually say, no, I don't know. Because I feel like I can do this all myself.
Yeah.
And I don't really need anybody.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if I have friends or something who want to do something, yeah, sure. But just not random people. I don't care if they're way bigger than me or not. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, dude.
Well, I think you have the upper hand there where you can make that decision. Like you
know what makes you laugh, and that's what you've been doing. I mean, you're true to your own thing.
And there's also like a quality level there that is like, you control that. It's like you never know what somebody else is going to do.
It's not like having a co-host on a show. Some kind of barking monkey with a beard who says crazy shit all the time.
Yeah. Just passive aggressive anger all the time.
Which one of us are we talking about? I don't know.
Speaking of that, I always think of Kendra on the phone. Like I always try to picture what Kendra's thinking when she's on the phone, like the other side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. That was just random thought I had.
You are in his head so bad.
Yeah.
He's awesome. A massive fan. Yeah. He is like, I mean, I love you, man. You are in his head. You own real estate there. It's great.
That's where I want to be. So
have you ever done any acting or anything like that? Or did you like because it seems like you're very performative and
very
natural.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know if it was 2004 or 5. I had an agent in Portland doing like, I don't know, I did mostly like industrials and stuff. And I didn't really like it too much because it's not very creative. It's just like, make sure to say all this stuff. Don't be funny. So
that's the death of your animus right there.
Exactly. So I started just looking for random stuff on Craigslist to do. And that was more fun. But then that was kind of when YouTube was like coming out. So I started to make YouTube videos, and Princess, that's when I invented her. So she's been around a long time.
So what made she reign?
It's right. So that was sort of an outlet for these characters were sort of an outlet for the other thing, right? Is that what you're saying? Like you had to be serious, so you needed an outlet to get.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. That's very cool. You have all these characters, right? Are they I don't know, is there a plan for them? Are they in the same world to you? I know this is kind of a weird question, but
did he create his own Marvel universe?
No, I mean, like does Junior exist in the same place as Princess, or is it, or you know what I mean, like
the bridge verse?
What I'm really, I guess I'm asking is like, is there crossover potential there?
Oh yeah, they're in the same universe for sure. Right. Princess, she's always talking to Kendra, and Kendra and Junior's girlfriend Brinley are sisters.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, and Kendra's son is the guy the kid with the bangs, and Dan is Richard's real dad. So they don't really talk to each other too much, but they are loosely related.
They're all connected.
Yeah, and Richard's grandma is a mailman, and Junior and his girlfriend don't like her and cuss at her and accuse her of stealing mail. That might be like
Wow.
that's coming in the future sometime. That
What-
relationship.
What's to do with the grill? What was his name? What's his
Oh, Blackheart.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that guy, but
I think,
I got a lot of flack for doing that character. So I was like,
I could see
You
that.
must be doing something right.
I could
Right.
see
I thought
it.
If you're getting that kind of chatter, it's like, you know what? Let's press a little harder. Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
thought it was a great character, but I could see where that would happen.
yeah, it was just so annoying to have to explain in every comment section of his videos.
Yeah.
No, he's a white rapper. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's even in one of the videos where he's talking about that, or that I know you like dancing to some song, and it's kind of
Yeah,
explaining
it's like,
that,
have you
but-
been to a town in America? He's there in every one of them.
Yeah, dude,
exactly.
Um,
And he was so lovable too. Like,
Yeah.
he was the purest hearted character I've ever made. Like, it was a shame that they won.
Hey, you know what? So your baby, you can resurrect it anytime you want.
But that's true. Bring him back to life. Make him a
Yeah.
zombie.
Yeah, that's right, dude. Look, you got things going on.
It's Halloween, man. It's perfect time.
Like,
Yeah,
right
true.
now, just your psychological landscape. Have you ever seen the movie Identity with John Cusack? It's like the most hilarious version of that ever. I don't want to give away
really?
spoilers if you haven't, but it's worth a watch. And
Oh,
if-
okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. I've
if
heard
you
of
ever
it.
check it
but I
out
haven't
and you're like, oh God, he thought I was a funny version of this, you'll figure out I'm a psycho. So
seen it. All right.
Dude, so I also think like the characters could all, I mean, again, these, I don't want to ruin anything or whatever, but these things could be animated, like it could be a cartoon as well. Like now that I don't know if that's something that you thought
dude,
about
with
as
all
well,
the prep he puts into the look, he's already a cartoon. It's great.
no, I know, man, but like
Dude, the lip rings, if you went around here with those things, I'm not so sure you wouldn't be mayor by the end of the week.
yeah, easily.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be cool to have a cartoon. I mean, I'm not getting any younger, so if they could draw me, that'd be cool. I'll just do the voice.
Yeah, I mean, and you could do it like at will whenever you. Well, I guess you can do it now, but like you can sort of
Mike
manipulate the
Judge it.
characters. Yeah, Mike
Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So you do. You're married, and your wife seems to be pretty supportive of what you do as well, right? Which I
Oh,
think
yeah.
is kind of a big deal.
But she doesn't follow him on TikTok. That's a weird thing.
Oh, she follows me. Did she? Yeah, she follows me.
See,
Yeah,
that's
she's
what's
really
up right
cool.
there.
Yeah. Ever since I met her, I've been like, I'm gonna be on SNL one day. So I don't know what you're gonna do. Like, I'm gonna move to New York. So hopefully you want to come with me.
Yeah.
And this was like 2009 or whatever. And I'm not like being bugged to be on SNL, but it's I don't know. And it seems like it could happen. It could happen. I mean,
Yeah.
I would
No.
love to see someone with your sense of humor be on that show and really help swing things in a funnier way.
me
I think
too.
that would be great.
And you do have characters already that
Yeah.
are like perfect for reoccurring characters. You know what I mean? It's not like a one-off thing. So yeah, dude, it'd be awesome. So who you said you want to be on SNL? Who was like who influenced you when you were growing up?
Well, I became aware of SNL during like the Chris Farley,
Right.
Kevin Nealon, Mike Myers, but I really started to understand the jokes when it was like Will Ferrell, Tracy Morgan, like that era. So that's like my favorite era. So yeah, totally late '90s SNL all the way for me.
Yeah, that might
That
be the
was
peak.
so strong.
Even
so strong.
even the political
Really?
stuff where they had the Bush Gore stuff
Well,
was like
the whole idea
Oh,
is
yeah.
just be funny. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is, just be funny.
Exactly.
like
Molly Shannon.
yeah.
Yes.
You could write a sketch like Astronaut Jones now and like
No, but dude,
it would-
people would there'd be an internal war over Astronaut Jones alone, you know.
well just the fact that
Right.
it's just doesn't mean anything. It's just
It's
a funny
fantastic.
thing. Yeah,
it's
just
dumb.
so funny.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Brian Fellows and like
Yeah.
all those like Tracy Morgan.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, I know. I hear what you're saying. No black people on SNL. I hear what you're saying. I don't agree with it.
No.
But I hear what you're saying.
Speaking of SNL, and Eddie Murphy when he was on SNL,
Oh my God,
was maybe the biggest star in the world.
Well, it's when comedy was rock and roll at that point.
Well, no, I mean, he was in 48 Hours, I think, and then he had done Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, but he was releasing specials in movie theaters. Like
I know,
big time prime movie theater.
That's insane to think. At that time, somebody could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And well deserved too. But
like Dice Clay and Kinnison were, almost the same deal. Comedy was rock and roll for a certain part of the 80s.
Oh yeah, and Eddie Murphy pretty much saved SNL from being canceled in like 1981. Like
100%.
Everybody left. Nobody was really standing out, and then Eddie Murphy was like just exploded.
Yep.
Lorne Michaels even left.
Like, he's gone.
Yeah.
They took everything from that show, and that's even more impressive that this guy, this singular voice, like saved that.
Well,
entire
let's not forget Joe Piscopo. Piscopo did a good Sinatra.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sure he did.
Yeah.
I think Phil Hartman came in and like destroyed him.
Destroyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that late 90s cast, though, like you see just how massive, like Will Ferrell was massive, and he stayed on the show as well. Like I think it's funny, people cared about that show. The cast members cared about.
Yeah, everybody went from that to do something else, and has remained somewhat in the spotlight. A mover and a shaker. Look at Molly Shannon; she's still everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned her, she's just amazing. I can't think about her and not say in my head, I like to run and stretch. And it's still, it's just dumb fun, man. It's the best, and there's a cerebral level to it as well. They worked out all these subliminal, subtle cues. I mean, it's a lot in what you do. I mean, you can see you're a student of the game. It shows, dude. And it's fucking awesome, man.
Do you have like characters you're working out that haven't made an appearance yet? Are there things that
I'm like obsessed with making a character who's like an alien from outer space?
Dude, I was just thinking Martian. I swear to God.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we should just cut this interview short. You're in my head now too. It's not good, dude. It's not good. It's a bad place.
So I'm always messing around doing crazy stuff, trying to like dial this in, like figure it out. I haven't like done it yet on TikTok or anything, or even tried to, but it's always in the back of my mind trying to figure this out. Like a Mork and Mindy kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Maybe weirder. I don't know. But yeah, so I got that in my mind.
You're on to something. It'll work.
Come on.
You can make this work.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the interaction like on the chats and stuff from people? Does that, because I know like you said, when you're in front of an audience at the show, you get the applause, the laughs, everything. That's sort of that instant feedback. But do you enjoy that as well? Like
being complimented? Yeah, I like that.
Well, I mean, the internet, of course, is notorious for the trolls and such, but like,
Flame Jizzer 102, he's back.
Yeah. But at the same time, you do get, most people are pretty cool. I didn't know how. Are you able to block out those trolls? Or
dude, I hate it. I hate when people say mean stuff. It's like, and it does happen. Like just the other day, I read a comment on one of the clips of my stand-up that I put on my TikTok. I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram, but they were like, "Oh, you're just doing characters as stand-up. This will never work." And I know they're completely wrong, but I was still like, dude, I want to find out where you live, dude. Like, I want to go to your house. We can talk about it in person.
I think the three of us should show up at whoever that is house. I don't care if it's an old lady, if it's a nun, if it's a veteran. We will sit there and we will have ourselves a little conversation. You know what I'm talking about?
A little of this.
We should fight people from the internet.
Well, that he, she, whoever, they're right. That Larry the Cable Guy thing never worked out for
No,
Dan.
definitely not.
Exactly. Yeah. His net worth is ridiculous.
I saw an interview with him.
Yeah, Jeff Dunham's dumb as shit.
Yeah, what is he doing? But I saw an interview with Larry the Cable Guy the other day, and he was like talking about when he first started out. He was still under the Dan. I forgot his real name.
Connor.
Dan Connor from Roseanne. But he was still under that name, and he was at some sort of store or something, and his thing came on the radio because he was doing like these remotes or like these he would go to different radio stations and they would play out his character.
Yeah, do spots.
Yeah. Well, it was like and so the guy was like, yeah, do you believe this guy is great, man? He's great. And he's like that's me, man. That's my character. That's me. He's like, no, not saying you. He's like, well, do the character. And he's like, so he does the impression, and the guy's like, it's awful, man. Get out of here. Like,
oh my God.
But it was the first time he'd heard himself, like he himself had heard that he was a hit. He was making an impact or whatever. So that was pretty funny.
Okay.
What was the first time you got that kind of thing? Like besides the thing he just said earlier, but like as far as like online, when did it hit online that like this was gonna be a big deal?
Oh, I don't know. I think the first time I went viral was super crazy. I did a video where Richard was talking about hitting his brother in the head with ravioli or something. And I was just like, what? I posted it late at night. I didn't think anything would happen. It'd be like just another video I posted where it would get, maybe 500 views or something. And it got 500, then 1,000, 2,000, 10,000. I'm like, well, okay, what the heck is going on? 20,000, 100,000. And I'm just like staring at my phone, like hella late. And I was like, okay, I need to go to bed. I put it down, woke up. I had like 400,000 views. I was like, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this means. Am I famous now? Am I not famous? I wasn't famous. But this TikTok is so weird, but yeah, that was really exciting. I was like, okay, I know that I'm doing something right.
Kendra, when I was 13, my school made me go to group counseling for my freaking rumors. I don't freaking do that no more, girl. Yes. I have been spreading rumors about her boyfriend. I said he lives in the freaking sewer like a Ninja Turtle.
After SNL, do you have an ultimate goal? Like, is it movies? Is it
world domination?
Besides
world domination? Yeah, if I can do movies, that'd be so cool. I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, invent a product or invest in a company or something.
The last concert I went to, I saw your mom play the flute, dude. I'm playing with you, dude. No, I'm hella funny. My homie's over here. I'm hella funny, dude. I'm wicked, dude. No, I saw Shinedown, folks. Straight here, dude.
You're talking about the overnight thing and like how this can happen out of nowhere. And dude, I had the same thing happen with me like really early last year. I went to the Capitol just to kind of go and see what was going on. It was really early,
like January 6th, yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah,
and man, I was filming some stuff, and I was like, let's see what these people are doing.
What a crazy day that was!
I learned so much about government that day. I got to see a computer in Nancy Pelosi's office.
You had a.
It was so much fun, man. These guys are on a party in Washington.
Didn't you have that those bull or the
I traded
bison?
I traded off with some idiot. It was a good idea. I was like, whatever, man. I got this cool podium though. That was awesome.
Yeah.
He traded it to me for some Twix. 2 for me, 1 for you.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's all right. I believed you for a second. Or did you actually go? Were you there? Or was that 1 year ago?
You know what? The fact that you're questioning whether I did or not makes me feel like I've accomplished some things in life that I set out to do. So
that would be a funny character though. The guy that went January 7th. Like, like forgot.
That would be the guy who used to be on our show. He would have gone January 7th because he's late to fucking everything. You're like, hey, let's overthrow the government. Oh,
what is everybody?
The streets are dirty.
Yeah. We're gonna get them on January 7th. Yeah, how comfortable, like if you're doing a movie or a show or how comfortable are you with somebody like handling your characters too though? Because I know that can be people that I know that have gone on to do projects with things they've written, whatever. there always seems to be those people that come in with notes or come in and want to change things. Would that be something like that you put your foot down immediately? Yeah, you know.
No, I would, if I'm getting paid a lot of money, like sure,
Yeah.
let's go.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, guess what? I wrote them for nothing. Let's get some, I'll write some more. Yeah.
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 That's true.
That's what happens when you have responsibilities in the world. You're like, no, I don't care. I'll sell out. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, let's go.
That's why I like rappers, man. Rappers like, I'm here to get paid. Don't give a shit about no integrity.
Yeah.
I think that's what rappers say now. I'm so white.
I don't think they exactly say that.
I don't know, dude.
It's not great.
I'm old. Leave me alone.
Yeah. So now that you've got your next show lined up, and what do you have a goal as far as like TikTok goes, or are you just going to keep pushing, or like social media stuff?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm trying to like grow my Instagram account because I'm seeing that's more beneficial than TikTok. Like 1.7 million followers on Instagram is way more valuable than it on TikTok.
I don't watch Cocomelon. Literally. I probably only watch Beast Wars and Digimon and sometimes Pokemon. Literally.
I don't know who's watching my videos, who these people are. Like, they could be bots. I don't even know. Like, TikTok's so weird.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping they're not, but
no.
And it's like a geo-focused app, so I have a lot of like Oregon fans. But 1.7 million, that's a lot of people though. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it seems like Instagram's more spread out, which is what I like.
I think
I don't want in one region.
I think TikTok's easy to share too. So people, even though you may not be locked in on somebody's like Instagram, they've seen you. You know what I mean? Like they've seen you through shorts or people sharing and all that stuff too. So I think that it may be a thing that just catches up to that.
Most of our viewers are located around gas stations. When we start plotting it out, it's odd, but
weird.
Wilderness.
A lot of compounds.
Sovereign nations.
Yeah, a lot of
No, it's
a lot of upside down flags on those profiles. Just put it that way. Well, it's better than the ones that were the Confederates that used to.
Not much that.
But seriously, dude, you are so fucking talented, dude. If you got hooked in with some people who wanted to do some sketches and stuff with you, there's so many good people out there. People we know who were fans of yours already, and that would be totally open to it.
But I also think like what you're doing is obviously working. So what can you say? Like,
that. Hell yeah! I don't know. I plan on doing a bunch of shows, going everywhere, going to LA, and meeting people in real life. That's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
and seeing what happens. I don't know. I have
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say. I mean, like I said, I'm like focused on SNL, but if other stuff happens, that's cool too. A sitcom, whatever. I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, I hope you get paid a ton of money just to do one of those terrible CBS sitcoms just to watch you get paid. Like, that's how you're that likable of a dude to me. Like, you're
why not say I hope you do a great show?
I wanted to do a great show, but I'd rather him get paid. I want the man to get paid.
How about he gets paid on a great show?
I want that.
You're like, I hope you do a really awful show.
I want this to happen quickly.
You get paid a lot of money, but it's an awful show.
I'm a realist. I know how these work.
It's business, baby.
Would you move? Would it be an easy move for you to just go like LA, New York, if that was the call, and like they're like, hey, we want to set you up?
Yeah, if I had a job like a show or SNL, I would go. But just to do shows, I'll fly around. I'll stay in Astoria.
For sure. Yeah, that's it's I think it's tough business, but I think when you have something like I was saying, now that especially hate to say it, but when we had the pandemic and people were locked down, it gave a chance for some of the gatekeepers to be pushed aside, and people could do their own things. People like talent like yourself to kind of showcase what you can do, and I think a lot of people also had a chance to take it in and like, you know, it resonated with people more than they just throw it away. So, dude, I couldn't be happier for you. I think you're going big places.
You got something big, dude. You got something real, and
guys.
it's gonna work.
And so people can find you on TikTok at Steve Bridges, and Instagram is Steve Bridges _ right at the end.
Yeah, it's 2 underscores. You can probably just type my name in and find it.
Yeah, we'll post all that stuff up too, and YouTube as well. Anything? Oh, you have a Patreon as well, right? Is that what's your Patreon?
It's I don't even know. I guess Steve Bridges. I don't know. I don't
Cameo.
know.
We're
what
gonna link
to
it all
do.
up.
Yeah, we'll link it up, and then
Don't worry
and
about it.
Cameo as well. Cameos are great.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, cameos are awesome.
I know somebody that got one of your cameos, and you did an excellent job, and like really took time in the cameo.
Oh, cool.
So if anybody's looking for a good cameo,
Yes.
for sure, check it out.
Yeah, and these are
Thank you,
discerning
guys.
folks that get
Appreciate
your
that.
cameos.
Yeah, man. But thank you so much, Steve Bridges. Man, come
Yeah,
back
dude.
again. Hopefully, next time we talk to you, you'll be on your sitcom and your
The good sitcom, not the shitty one I was talking about.
Either way,
hey, you take that shitty job.
Yeah.
Right.
You enjoy your time with Cedric the Entertainer on set.
Nah. Hey, Cedric's the man.
I love Cedric.
Yeah.
Want to be in a bad sitcom where he gets paid with Cedric the Entertainer? It's awesome.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. All right, dude. We'll talk. We'll talk to you soon, man.
All right. I appreciate you guys, man.
All right, thank
you, sir. Have a great one, man.
All right, bye.
Yeah, no problem.